Welcome to Coffee with Eric. I'm Eric, and this is coffee. I recently came across, for lack of a better word, a journal that I kept as a teenager. But it wasn't really sequential. It wasn't like, on this date I'm going to write this. It's just random, scatterbrained all over the place. For example, on one page, I wrote out a list of my life's goals, like these things I wanted to accomplish. The first thing that amused me about this page was how vague and general it was. I mean, it's literally, it starts off like, have a job, get married, have kids. Like, no word on what kind of wife I would like, how many kids I'm aiming for, what kind of career I would like to land. None of these aspirational things. It's just very general, like check, check, okay. I have a job now, great. But also, further down the list, there's a line that says, try gumbo and liver. And to be clear, I don't mean them together. It's just two food items that I have not yet tried. And I like trying new foods, and I guess I really just wanted to make sure I experienced those at some point. Gumbo and liver. So I find it funny, this idea that if I could go back in time and talk to my 15, 16-year-old self, they would just be so thrilled. Like, hey, younger me, I have a job. I am married and I have kids. And they'd be like, yes. And I'd be like, oh, and guess what? I have eaten gumbo and liver. And they would just be like, yes! Mission accomplished! I think that's funny. Did you have goals in mind when you were a teenager? Like, did you bother thinking ahead? What were your aspirations like? And have you met them? Are they super different? Because I know one thing on my list was write a novel. And I've reached for that. I still haven't quite gotten there. But that's one I still like. So maybe someday, but I'd love to hear about your goals and what you were like as a teenager and whether you cared or not or bothered thinking. It's just funny to me, looking at my own.